Audio Jungle.
Two people shot, one fatally, in Duane Park. In a tragic incident on Wednesday morning, a male vendor was shot and killed while his female assistant was injured by a lone gunman in Duane Park. Information reaching reporters are that about 9 a.m., the vendor and his assistant were in a section of the community's recreational park when the assailant approached them on foot and opened fire. The woman reportedly sustained a gunshot wound to the foot, while the man suffered multiple gunshot wounds. Police were there to process the scene and investigate the shooting. Man gunned down at home in Greenwich Farm. A man was reported gunned down in his yard on 7th Street in Greenwich Park in Kingston on Wednesday. He has been identified as 45-year-old Steve Facey, an employee at Petrodram Limited. Reports are that Facey was entering the yard when he was attacked by gunmen and shot several times. He was rushed to hospital where he died while undergoing treatment. His sister told reporters that she believes Facey was targeted by the assailants. Me no know why them come do it, but them specifically target him because it's not like he was around a group of anybody. Him they just open him back gate and I guess that let them know say him out there and give them the nod and them come kill him. People just kill you for little reason, but me no know why them target him, she said. She described her brother as someone who loved to work and was very caring and concerned about his entire family. Him just a youth, wherever want work, him loving, caring and concerned about him family. Not only his immediate family, but him extended family. Him concerned about everybody, she added. AK-47 assault rifle found in Cambridge, St. James. An AK-47 assault rifle, along with a magazine containing 5 0.62 cartridges, was seized in Cambridge, St. James on Monday. It is reported that about 7:35 a.m., a joint police-military operation was conducted at the Bottom Cambridge area, during which the firearm and ammunition were found in an open lot wrapped in a black plastic bag. No one was arrested in relation to the seizure. Elderly Canadian resident suspected to have drowned in the grill. A Canadian resident is suspected to have drowned at a resort in West End Grill in Westmoreland on Monday afternoon. He has been identified as 79-year-old Keith Mobo of Springfall, Ontario. Reports from the police corporate communications unit are that Mobo went for a swim at the sea when he encountered difficulties and was later swept underwater. He was subsequently fished from the waters and CPR was done. However, the first aid skill did not yield any success. The police were summoned and the man was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Investigations are ongoing. Mackenzie tells Portland JLP supporters to go out and vote. Local Government Minister Desmond Mackenzie on Monday night urged Jamaica Labour Party JLP supporters in Portland that they should ensure that they go out to vote on February 26. Mackenzie told supporters that it is not enough to attend rallies, but they must also cast their ballots. Loving Anne-Marie and Darrell Vaz and loving Andrew Holness can win election. No amount of green shirt and ring a bell can win election. What wins an election is a vote, he told the audience. He added, and every man and every woman in this audience tonight remember, as a party, we must never be afraid to talk about the success of the government of the Prime Minister Andrew Holness in this country. Them can't match us when it comes onto performance. He argued that the administration has done more for local government than any other government. So for the reminder at the campaign, don't believe a word them tell you that we don't love local government. A lie them a tell, because even the PNP themselves, you have two of them in this parish who I have respect for. If you ask them, they will tell you that Desmond Mackenzie and the Liberal Party are the best thing could have happened. We're better than sliced bread since we come in. I challenge them tonight to tell the country what it is that they can do that we are not doing and what is it that they can do better than what we are doing. And you could have wait until them drop down dead. All them are going to tell you is time come. The local government minister was on a tour of Portland with Prime Minister Andrew Holness on Monday to drum up support for the 9 JLP candidates in the East and West Portland ahead of the February 26 local government elections. Descendants of former sugar workers in Trelawney received letters of possession, bringing them closer to being former landowners. Descendants of former agricultural workers in Wakefield, Trelawney are one step closer to becoming former landowners. This as they were presented with letters of possession by the Ministry of Agriculture. Portfolio Minister Floyd Green said the move was long overdue. He added that sugar lands not being handed over to the rightful owners has been a long-standing issue in Jamaica. He said the process has started to get persons in similar situations their letters of possession. Mr. Green added that as he had spoken to the relevant authorities to ensure that those who receive their letters of possession can soon receive titles for their lands. Over 150 letters are to be handed out in that area.
As we gather to celebrate the handing over of letters of possession to the children, grandchildren of former agricultural workers, the children and grandchildren of people who have worked for decades on our sugar estates, the children and grandchildren who are descendants of those who were brought from Africa to work on plantations. This is a long-standing issue that we've had in Jamaica, where sugar lands have not been handed over to their rightful owners, the people who occupy the lands. Next up is the title for your piece of property. And I have indicated to the National Land Agency that in this financial year, we want to start a pilot project with a couple of communities, those that are former sugar communities, but also some of the promises that were never kept. You have a lot of land lease, where people were put onto land and were told, pay your leases and then you will get a chance to purchase it. That has never happened. We have another one that was land settlement, where it's the same sort of put into possession of the land. Some of them paid down some money, but they still don't have titles. So what we wanted is to develop a comprehensive program to give titles to people who occupy agricultural land for residential purposes.
Mediation for a man accused of defrauding reggae entertainer Thriller U. The case involving a businessman accused of defrauding reggae singer Mr. Hamilton, otherwise called Thriller U, in a car deal is to go to mediation. This was reviewed when the matter came up for mention in the St. Catherine Parish Court. The case is to return to court on March 26. The court heard that in 2021, the complainant paid the accused US $7,814 plus JM $10,000 for the purchase and importation of a Toyota Corolla motor car. The complainant made numerous attempts without success to get the vehicle, and his attempts to get back his money proved futile. As a result, the matter was reported to the police, and an investigation led to the arrest of the accused. He was subsequently charged following a question and answer session. 2023 saw increase in fires from motor vehicle crashes, stated JFB. The Jamaica Fire Brigade has reported that for calendar year 2023, there are about 20.8% increase in the number of fires resulting from motor vehicle crashes when compared to 2022. At the end of last year, the JFB responded to 453 calls for motor vehicle fires, up from 375 the previous year. Motor vehicle accidents increased from 1,079 in 2022 to 1,120 at the end of 2023. Speaking with reporters, Commissioner of the JFB, Stuart Beckford, said that the Westmoreland Division is of particular concern, having recorded the highest number of motor vehicle accidents for the year. In the Westmoreland Division last year, we had 390 motor vehicle accidents that we responded to, so that division would have been under extreme stress in terms of responding to these accidents, and the fact remains that a lot of these accidents resulted in deaths and serious injuries to motorists, Beckford stated. The Commissioner, in urging greater caution among motorists, noted that the effects of reckless driving habits present a serious challenge for the JFB, most notably the impact on the mental health of the firefighters. It is something that we are concerned about because if you repeatedly to go to these incidents over time, it will have an impact on your mental state. While we have put in place measures to ensure that our firefighters are provided with counseling when they respond to these emergencies, we believe that motorists do have a duty to care to ensure that when they travel on the road, that they obey the road code. You will hear that police say when a lot of these accidents occur, the cars are speeding, and we would want to encourage our motorists to please drive with due care on the roads, have regard for other road users, and ensure that you arrive alive wherever you are going, stated Beckford. Other JFB divisions also reported an increase in response to motor vehicle accidents in 2023. The St. James Division follows Westmoreland with 156 crashes responses, representing a 13.9% rise from 2022 while the Kingston and St. Andrew Division recorded 117 responses, representing a 10.4% increase from 2022. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.